Lesson number 1 in technology and livelihood education. This lesson is about knowing an ideal entrepreneur. There are lots of small businesses that are emerging from different parts of the country, and the success of these businesses will depend on how they will be managed. What is needed when starting a business? A person who decided to start a business needs to have a lot of courage, creativity, and skill. But what do we call a person who has a business? He or she is called an entrepreneur, a person who starts a business and takes a risk of earning or losing a profit. But what do we mean by risk? Risk involves uncertainty about the effects or implications of an activity with respect to something the humans value, such as health, being, wealth, or property, often focusing on negative, undesirable consequences. Let's now talk about the characteristic that an entrepreneur must have for him or her to be successful in his or her chosen business. He or she must understand the needs and the habits of the potential customers in the community. Let's now discuss business transaction. A business transaction will only take place if both the buyer and the seller are present. Identifying buyers and sellers. Let's start with sellers. Sellers provide the specific needs of people by offering products and services. Here are some examples of products: food, drinks, water, book, clothes, and cleaning materials. And here are the examples of services: repair services, medical checkups, house cleaning services, and hairdressing services. Those who buy finished products from a seller are called resellers. They sell the product or offer the service for a price. This price is equal to the amount of money spent to make the product or offer the service plus a profit. Profit is the amount that the seller gets on top of the cost he or she spends for the product or service. Through observation and surveys, the seller will have an idea of what kind of product or service is needed by the people within the community. After this, he or she may start planning the process of making or buying products that will be sold or setting up a service that will be offered. Once the decision of what to offer is made, the seller will choose the right location where to offer the product or service plus the right amount for it. Let's now talk about buyers. The buyers are the people who need the product or service for different reasons. They most likely to prioritize the basic necessities in life like food, water, or shelter from product offerings. There are many products and services offered by different companies. The buyers get to know about this through other people or advertisements. There are ways that entrepreneurs can advertise their products or services. Some examples on how products and services are being advertised are the following. Number 1 is billboard. Second is TV commercial. And lastly, we have social media advertisement. And that's it for our first lesson.